stolen by Booker of Colorado. Again, Booker finishes and one. Barnes bumped him, and Booker kept going. Again.
Hi again, and welcome to the Buffalo Stampede. I'm Mark Johnson of 850 KOA Radio, your radio play-by-play voice of the Buffs, joined today by sophomore Xavier Johnson. Buffalo's coming off a tough road swing through Arizona this past week, falling at number 1 Arizona, and then dumping a disappointing game on Saturday at Arizona State. Next, we'll start out with that contest. You guys going to take on number 1 Arizona on a Thursday night. McHale Center, always a rocking place. And I guess the problem in that ball game was competitive for 34 minutes, but you guys dug yourself a deep hole early on. You were down 18-4.
Yeah, beginning we like you said, we dug ourselves a deep hole. You know, we didn't come out very strong, and I guess you could say the crowd affected us a little bit. You know, it's always great playing in that arena because this is a great atmosphere to play in. So, but yeah, we came out a little sluggish.
69-57 the final score there. Like I said, against a team of that caliber, you dig yourself a 14-point hole. Very tough to dig out. Is this team still in transition a little bit, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. You know, we're in a transition of a new point guard and new players. You know, we have Spencer going out, so we have to be able to, you know, everybody's used to playing with Spencer as a point guard and knowing what he's able to do and what he can create and where to be. So we have to get used to having a new point guard, Jerron, step up and knowing what he likes to do best and how he plays and how to feed off of him.
I'd like you to talk to something a little bit. I think there's a perception out there that, okay, Spencer goes down, Jerron comes in. It's as simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite that simple.
No.
Everything changes subtly for a lot of guys in this team, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. 'Cause Spencer is a more create and kick kind of guy, and Jerron likes to get a little deeper. He likes to get almost layups and kicks out the last second, which is fine with me. But
right.
I mean, so you're gonna be able to get used to playing with that, and you know, just find your spots, pick and choose right, and make shots.
And it changes defensive rotations on that end of the court as well.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Jerron stepping up as a great defender though for us, and everybody else has to do the same thing, especially me.
You had a big ball game against, in fact, Arizona, 21 points in that contest. You kind of like playing against those cats, don't you?
I love playing against Arizona, you know. I mean, it's all players I've grown up playing against, you know, Nick Johnson, Gabe York, they're all from my area. So just playing against them again, it's exhilarating.
Any trash talking going on during a ball game with those fellas?
Not much. Not to the end of the game, it wasn't. But, you know, it's just competitiveness and, you know, just love the game.
So with the transition we're talking about, do you put more responsibility yourself, thinking I've got to start scoring a little bit more because you take, 15 points out of the lineup with Spencer not being there?
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to fill in that leadership role for Spencer's gone, and I'm trying to just help the team and trying to create more for our team, and so we can get on a roll. Just be all that I can be and try to help the Buffs be Buffs.
You know, on top of yourself doing more, obviously Josh Scott has stepped up as well. He had 15 points, 11 rebounds against Arizona. He's become, I think, an important cog for you guys, hasn't he?
Yeah, definitely. Josh has always been a big part of us ever since he was a freshman, you know, just coming in the game, just giving us great minutes. And, I mean, and when people double team him, that's a 4-on-3 for everybody else to play against. So that helps us a lot and helps us to get the ball moving, scoring.
So you're down 14 points early in that contest, but over the last 34 minutes of the game, you outscore Arizona. Does that mean much, even though you end up losing by 11 points?
It does. You know, it shows that we have a lot of heart. You know, we don't give up at the end of the game. We always fight. We just keep fighting. You know, and that's what Buffaloes are made on. We just keep going and just don't stop.
You know, around the Pac-12, the Coors Event Center, the place we're sitting at right now, is getting a reputation as being a very tough place to play. How does that compare to McHale Center? Because that crowd down in Tucson gets awful raucous. Yeah,
I think we have the best crowd in the nation, to be honest. Yeah, we have great fans. They always come to every game, no matter what the score is, and I just appreciate them so much.
So the Buffaloes then head up the highway, I-10, to Tempe, Arizona, and on Saturday take on Arizona State. That one did not start out well and did not finish well for the Buffaloes. Colorado Falls 72-51. That was a ball game in which the Buffs looked like you guys were running in mud out there a little bit.
That was a tough game. You know, there was a lot of breakdowns in that game, and we didn't execute the game plan. Mm-hmm. And when you don't execute the game plan, then you fall short.
A contest like that, did you come out of that one and think, okay, let's just wipe it off the board and move on? Or is it something you go back and revisit?
No, that's stuck on us. Yeah. Every loss that we have, every win that we have is always stuck on us. And we're just hoping to get them back here and when we will be able to execute and have some people behind us and win the game.
I think Coach has talked to you guys a little bit about maybe not so much the X's and O's as the six inches between the ears. Is that about right now?
Yeah,
It's about
yeah.
attitude?
Coach this week is really focused on the mental aspect of the game. Just being able to just focus through the hard times of the game, through the difficulties, and when everything's going bad, they just be able to just come together as a team and just collaborate and just succeed.
How many times the last couple of weeks have you heard the words defense and rebounding?
Every day, 3 times a day.
But there's great truth in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it gets tiresome to hear that all the time, but he's got a point, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Coach knows what he's doing. No matter if we're losing or if we're winning, he knows what he's doing, and he sticks to his own principles. And they have given Carl a lot of success over the years.
Is that a tough matchup, the Arizona State game, with Baczynski inside, as big as he is, as much room as he takes up? He kind of alters things. Is that a tough matchup for Colorado?
It is a tough matchup, but I think of it as we just need to exploit him and his weakness, which would be ball screens. He's not as fast as Josh is, so we need to get him out on the perimeter. And Josh, you can see his mid-range is working, and he needs to be able to shoot that and make it like he's been doing.
Are you feeling more as a sophomore now, in particular with Spence being out, that you need to be more of a leader in this team, more vocal?
Yeah, I do. And I'm just trying to take it day by day, just trying to just work with the team but I'm also trying to, not so much myself, but get other people to do it, like the freshmen like Jerron and George and Dustin, to get them to start leading as well.
How about this week now? You've taken a day off this week. You don't have a midweek game with your travel partner Utah coming in on Saturday. Good to have maybe a little bit of a break.
It is good, so we can forget about the games, the Arizona trip, and just recuperate and start from scratch. The first day of practice we came back, we did two-ball passing drill, which is the most basic drill, and it just helps us to refocus and just get our bearings again.
Coach didn't teach you guys how to put your socks on and tie your shoes. I mean, he didn't go that basic, did he?
Nah.
John Wooden used to do that with players. Teach
Did
them how
he?
to put their socks on, yes.
What?
He said
That's
it was
crazy.
important. Their feet had to be comfortable, was thought.
Nah, we didn't go that far.
Hey, how about Utah this weekend? That's a much improved basketball team coming in here on Saturday.
Yeah, they're a great team. They have a lot of great players on their team, and we're just hoping to just play hard, and that's all we can ask for.
Well, good luck this weekend, and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right, that's sophomore Xavier Johnson. Buffaloes and Utah. It's a high noon game on Saturday. Our radio broadcast, 850 KOA, and the Colorado Basketball Network. It's underway at 11:05 with Buffs warm-up. Thanks for joining us on the Buffalo Stampede this week. Remember, for all things Buffs and highlights, check out BuffsTV at cubuffs.com. We'll talk to you next time.